Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Max. I run an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency, and on this channel we explore how to start, grow, and run a successful marketing agency that can generate great results for our clients, but also help us as the entrepreneur to achieve financial, time, and location freedom. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing and following along on the journey. In today's video, I want to discuss how we get amazing results for our super niche agency clients over the long term. So I'm going to talk about how important it is to find the right client, how you can copy what works, why you should always be proactive, and then finally how and why you should scale to the moon. So without further ado, let's discuss why it is so important to find the right client and also how you can do that. So really the most important thing when you want to generate great results for your clients, and in my case I run an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency, but this can really be applied to any type of business. When you want to get results for your clients, the main thing is really just to find the right client. And what I mean by that is in, for example, my case, I run an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency, is that when we have selected a super niche that we're going for, we're not a generalist marketing agency, and that's pretty much what we talk about on this channel, how important it is to find a specific niche that you're selling to, and really a super niche. So what I mean by that, we do only sell to home service businesses, and right now we're only selling to roofers, and we only have a specific service that we sell as well. So we're only doing Facebook ads specifically to residential roofers. So we have a very specific niche or very specific client that we're selling to, and that makes it a lot easier for us to get great results for them as well, because we don't have to learn how to deliver different types of services to different types of business owners. We can only learn and focus on how to do Facebook ads for residential roofers really well. So this is, I think, the most important thing when you start any type of business if you want to get great results for your clients, and you really do want to get great results for your clients. If you are not getting great results for your clients, they're not going to continue to utilize your services. So if you're like an aspiring entrepreneur or a new entrepreneur or somebody who's thinking about starting your own company, or maybe you already have your own company but you just want to get better results, that should really be your main focus point to actually get great results for your clients. Because if you want to be egotistical and earn more money for yourself and for your employees potentially, and just grow a bigger business, it all comes down to the service that you give to people. The only way for you to actually get something, get money, is to give people something that they think is valuable enough to pay a lot of money. And really the only way to be able to find the right client is just to have a service that they really want. So that's why I'm talking about running an SNMA, because you really need to have a super niche marketing agency, or you really need to be a super niche personal trainer, or you really need to be a super niche whatever now might be, whatever type of business you run, at least in the beginning when you start. And over time, as you start to earn more money and become bigger, that's kind of when you can spread out and become wider. But if you're an aspiring entrepreneur or a smaller business owner and you just want to earn some good money and have some high returns and have some higher margins, you should really go for the super niche route essentially, because it just makes it so much easier to get amazing results for your clients. The second thing I want to talk about if you want to get amazing results for your clients is that you should copy what works. And what I mean by that is that in the beginning, let's say when you get your first client, and then you get your second and your third client, and then you maybe have 5 or 10 clients, and you're in the beginning, you have to kind of figure out what works. So in my case, for example, when we do advertising campaigns, I might do one specific landing page for this client and another landing page for this client, and I do a specific type of ad copy for this client and another type of ad copy for this client. And I'm kind of testing around to kind of see what works. What type of images should we use in the ads? What type of videos? What type of head copy? What type of body copy? What type of headline should we use on the landing page? What type of opt-in? What type of survey form should we use? So we have all of these different variables that we're playing around with, and we want to find what works essentially. But then when you do find what works in one client, then you just copy that to another client to see if it works there. And maybe it does, and if it does, you copy it over to a third client and you see if it fits there. And if it does fit there and it works there as well, now it's like you're starting to find a proof of concept of things. And this applies to any type of business. Let's say you're a super niche personal trainer. Maybe you do a specific diet plan for this client, that's in a specific workout plan for this client, and then you do another diet plan and another workout plan for another client, and this person might be getting great results, but this person might be not getting as good results, and you're having all of these different variables. Maybe you need to implement some type of personal coaching, or maybe you need to implement some type of accountability program where they have to text you every single morning, and you have like all of these different variables that you're dabbling with to kind of find a proof of concept. But the point here is that when you do find that proof of concept, when you do find that those variables, kind of that recipe that that works, then you just want to copy that over to the new clients that you onboard. So you want to have like a recipe that you can copy paste into new clients, and now scalability becomes pretty easy. So that's really the main point when you start an agency or any type of business, is that go for a super niche. In my case, a super niche marketing agency and SNMA. I'm onboarding my first clients, I'm trying to find what works, but when I find that recipe, when I find that proof of concept, now I can basically just copy paste it into new clients. They're getting amazing results, and it's just easier for me to give them amazing results. The third thing I want to talk about that is super important if you want to generate great results for your clients is to always be proactive. And what I mean by that is that you should be proactive in everything. So for example, you should be proactive in the way that you communicate with your client. Always be on the ball, always make them feel like you are on top of things. Always come with ideas if they're necessary. If they message you, make sure to reply to them quickly. In my case, for example, I love to use the video tool Loom, so loom.com. You can just record a super quick video from your computer and send it to them. That's normally very appreciated from clients when you do the communication. So communication, super important to be proactive there, to keep clients for the long term, make them feel like you're actually caring about them. Again, the most important thing is to get good results for them, but you should also be proactive in the communication side of things, on the support as well, also in the way how you handle your service. If you have a campaign right now, let's say if you're running an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency, always make sure that you're testing new things to see maybe you can find something new that is working really well. Or if you're a super niche personal trainer, let's say, always be proactive and see, can I find a better dietitian plan? Can I find a better workout plan? Can I help them with their mindset in a new type of way? Always be proactive and try to improve your service and the way how you handle things and how you handle your support and interaction and communication, service delivery and all of that with your clients. So it's super important if you want to generate great results for your clients, always be proactive in all areas of the business. And in the beginning, it might be hard actually to kind of know what type of area you should be proactive in, but you just have to go with your gut feeling essentially. It's pretty obvious things essentially. Most of the time when you begin, just be proactive with the communication with the client. Just show them that you care, and also focus on your service. Always be proactive and try to make your service better. Your service can always be better. Your communication can always be better. Your onboarding can always be better. Your sales, your marketing can always be better. So when you start a business, you should always have that mindset that you're never fully learned, that there's always somebody way ahead of you who knows a lot more things than you. So you should always have that mindset that you can learn new things. You should have a high teachability index. You should always be willing to learn. And the day that you think that you know everything, or that you're the smartest guy in the room, or that you're the best agency owner in the world, that's the day when you stop looking for new things. That's the day you stop learning, and sooner than later you're gonna be out of business essentially. The fourth thing that I want to talk about on how you actually get great results for your clients over the long term is to scale to the moon. This goes back to my first point, is that when you find that proof of concept, when you kind of find those variables, when you find that recipe that is working for your business, and hopefully you're running an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency, or you're running a super niche any type of business, the keyword there is super niche. Like you're focusing on a super niche and you're trying to find those variables, that the recipe that is getting great results for your clients. And when you do find that recipe that works, don't be afraid to scale it. Don't be afraid to go for it, because I've been going through this myself over and over again, especially in the beginning, because as a small business owner or as an entrepreneur, most of the time you are your worst enemy essentially, because you're doubting yourself, you have beliefs that doesn't serve you, you think things that aren't true. So in my case, for example, for the longest period of time, I were getting great results from my clients. I never heard from them, which is normally a good sign when you run a marketing agency, because they're spending a lot of money with you, but they're not interacting with you anything. And that most of the time it means that they're just getting great results, getting a lot of leads, a lot of appointments, and they're just busy running their business. If they are not getting good results, that's when they're gonna contact you and want to know what's going on, why aren't we getting leads and appointments, etc. The thing was that I was getting great results for them. They were spending more and more money with me, and it was going great, but I was just having a belief or a mindset that didn't serve me at all. I was stressed out because I was thinking, what if this happens into the future? What if they don't like me anymore? What if they stop working with me? What's gonna happen then? So, and this really all goes back to just belief systems and self-beliefs and mindset that doesn't serve you. So when you find what works, don't be afraid to scale it. Don't be afraid to go for it, because if you can find something that you can sell to people that they really want and you're getting great results for them, that's awesome. Scale it, onboard more clients, and as it becomes too much for you, you can always outsource the work to, you can hire somebody. In my case, for example, if I get too many campaigns that I cannot handle, you hire a new media buyer, you teach them how to do it. Now you have another guy who can handle some campaigns for you. Or if you're a personal trainer, if you're the one-man show there, maybe you're getting too many clients. A lot of clients are coming to you. You have a specific niche that you're selling to. You're only selling to women, let's say, between 30 and 45, and they're entrepreneurs and they don't have much time on their schedule. They're a little bit overweight, and you're helping them with their diet plan, a workout plan, and some type of mindset and maybe some accountability. You find what works, and now out of the blue, a lot of people, maybe you get some video testimonials and people are just starting to flood you. Your inbox is starting to get flooded and you're getting a ton of clients that want to work with you. A problem here that a lot of entrepreneurs do is that you get afraid, you get scared. Hey, I cannot handle more clients. You can hinder yourself, but that really comes with experience, that you just have to learn how to lean into that, take on the challenge, take on more clients when you can, because you have to ride that wave essentially. Take on more clients as you can, and then you solve it as you go. Find another media buyer, find somebody else who can help you, find another personal trainer who can help you to kind of duplicate yourself in a sense, right? So yeah, scale to the moon when you can, essentially. So that's basically it for this video. Again, just to summarize it, first of all, super important to find the right client, have a super niche marketing agency, an SMA, or have a super niche personal trainer business, or have a super niche, whatever that might be, and find that right client that fits your super niche. And also you want to make sure that the person that you sell to, that they have some money, that they want to scale. Just find the right client. That's going to make it so much easier for you to get amazing results for your clients. Then copy what works. When you find that recipe, when you find those variables that is working for like some of your clients, just copy that over to new clients. Just try and find a recipe, try and find a proof of concept that you can just copy paste into new clients, because that's when they're gonna get the best results in the shortest amount of period of time, and that's what they want. And then always be proactive, always learn, always try and improve on things. And then finally, when you do find what works, scale it to the moon. Scale what works. Don't be afraid to scale it. You're gonna, as you grow, as you get more clients, you're gonna naturally invite more chaos and more problems to solve, but you really have to be aware of that and lean into that and don't be afraid of it, because that's how you're going to grow and that's how you're going to learn, essentially. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like those videos, and if you are interested more in about how to run an SMA, a super niche marketing agency, or maybe you're running any other type of business or thinking about starting any other type of business and you're interested in this concept of like a super niche, then consider subscribing. And also you can check out this video, the next video, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.